Welcome to Akron, of course.
Thank you. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Vanessa Carter.
Nice to see you. How are
Nice
you?
to see you. I'm doing great.
Excellent.
Can you tell us how you got started with music and where it came
I always had a musical household. That's kind of how it all began. My father was always in the radio business, Spanish radio, actually, and he now owns a small Spanish radio station in Bridgeport, Connecticut, where I grew up, and it was just always around. It was always on in the house, and I just always, would imitate what I would hear on the radio, and my mom's got tapes of me, trying to sing when I was, 2 and 3 years old, just, running around trying to hold long notes and just trying to be cool, as a little kid. But then when it came to singing in front of anybody other than my family, never wanted to do it. But as I got older, I started playing the guitar and the piano, and kind of, started writing songs. And fortunately, because of some teachers that I had, and because of my parents' influence, I gained some more confidence and started playing out. And by high school, I was absolutely hooked. And it's all I could dream about doing was music, for sure.
So was that the only, besides just your family, what else inspired you to play so many instruments, to be so into music?
My teachers, when I was in seventh grade, I had a great teacher. Her name was Miss Bettacino, who unfortunately just recently passed. But she made me, kind of come out of my shell and made me perform more, which made me fall in love with doing it. I was, had a lot of stage fright when I was a kid. So by making me do it, she kind of helped me break that, and now I've got the dream job, and I get to do what I love to do. Because they all helped me kind of overcome that, which is great.
How does it feel coming back to E.J. Thomas?
Can I just say that E.J. Thomas Hall, the University of Akron, stage door, this is probably my favorite show that I've done over the last 2 years. I was here, I think it was 2 years ago, that I had the privilege of performing here, and I'm just so happy to be back. Just a great room. It's a great atmosphere here, and you can really tell that people are here to listen, and they just they want to be here. It's awesome, and I love coming here. I would play every show that I do here if you would let me.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's your favorite instrument?
Favorite instrument to play, I guess, it'd probably be the guitar, because it was portable. The piano wasn't really as portable as the guitar was, so I would take this with me everywhere, and this has become the instrument of choice for the most part. Though there is an awesome, like 12-foot Steinway out there that I'm going to so get on. I think it's a Steinway. I have to look.
And can you tell us a little bit about the guitar that you actually have in your hand?
This one?
Yes.
This one is a Larrivee. It's they're made in Oxnard, California, and Vancouver, Canada. So they're a Canadian company. Extremely well-made guitars. I've had this one for a while. It's got a bunch of cracks and nicks and love marks on it, I like to call them. But this guitar's been with me, for a long time. So yeah, I get a lot of use out of it.
Have you ever thought about branching into a different type of music?
It's funny that you asked that. What I started out doing on Capitol Records is more of it was R&B feel. Like for example, the first single we had was Crazy, that we had a video on MTV and BET and stuff like that, and it was definitely more of an R&B based kind of thing that I was doing. What I'm doing now is it's more of a singer-songwriter feel. It's kind of what I felt like I've always wanted to do, and what I felt I should have done in the first place is just really breaking it down to acoustic and vocals, and kind of making the music shine through without the need for tracks and beats and stuff like that. It's just more about the music, about sitting down and playing, almost more like a James Taylor-ish type, John Mayer-ish, Babyface-ish kind of thing, with a little soul kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And musically, who would you say is your inspiration?
There's been many. I mean, anywhere from Stevie Wonder to James Taylor, like I just mentioned. Cat Stevens, Journey. I mean, it's James Brown to James Taylor. I usually say it's just kind of it's a lot of folks that have kind of made their way into my mind and you know, kind of definitely influenced how I sound today.
What has kept you grounded thus far in your music, whether it's a person or?
You know, for me, you know, I feel like you know, this is all, I mean, like I said before, it's a dream job, you know. I get to do what I love for a living. I get to travel around the country and around the world getting to do what I love. And that can all, you know, that can all be taken away, you know, in a heartbeat. This is, you know, by no means a secure job unless you're, you know, Madonna or somebody who's been doing it for 30 years and they don't have to worry about it anymore. But, you know, as an up-and-coming artist, you know, you have to be grateful for everything that you've achieved and you have to kind of keep looking, you know, onward and upward because, you know, it can all be, like I said, it can all be taken away. So you just have to cherish every moment. And, you know, honestly, if it all, you know, ended, you know, tomorrow, I'd have to be very, you know, thankful for the things that I've gotten to do and the places that I've seen and the people that I've gotten to meet. But we're by no means finished. We got lots of stuff to do. I'm trying to play the big side of E.J. Thomas Hall next time we come. So that's the goal. So next time we do an interview, hopefully we're talking about that.
Yes. Could you give us a little sample of what's going to be happening?
Yeah, I can. It's that great part of morning that sinks in and catches me now. It pins and holds me like a broken wing. I can feel the weight of it pulling me down. Wake me up, take me out, get me out of this moment, 'cause I can't see the other side. When will my heart beat again? And when will the rain ever end? When will I start getting over this feeling that I'll never live without you, without you, without you, without you, without you. Something like that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for having me again. Again, it's an honor to be here at E.J. Thomas Hall, University of Akron, stage door, and I look forward to many more shows, hopefully, with you here. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.
Yes.